Hey guys, we are going to do another 3.3 video, and today our focus is how can I solve with addition or subtraction. So we are working on solving equations, and we're really working on just how do I solve and how do I show my work and how do I check my answer. So those are some of the steps we're focused on. So we want to be able to solve for a variable. We want to find what is x, what is y. So I'll put a little star over here. That's a main idea. We want to solve for a variable. We want to be able to check our solution, make sure we feel good that our answer is correct. So check, I'm not going to say for, I'm going to say check the solution. So we want to be able to solve for a variable, we want to be able to check the solution, and then one more thing we really want to be good at is we want to show our work in an organized way. So show our work with organization. And those are the things we are focused on. So these are the things we want to be able to do: solve, check, show our work in an organized way. So let's try one of these. Let's do an example called example 1. And for this first example, let's solve for x. Let's solve this. X minus 5 equals 2. X minus 5 equals 2. So what have we been doing? We've been putting a line down the equal sign, and at the bottom we want to get x all by itself. We want a solution. So what do we need to do? Well, we need to take that minus 5 and we need to flip it to the other side to make it a positive 5. It needs to move over, and that gets rid of it so that our x is by itself. And then we do our math here, 2 plus 5. Well, 2 plus 5 is 7. So we just got our solution, x is equal to 7. And now we want to do this. We want to be able to check our solution and see if it's correct. So down below, down here, I'm going to do my check. And here's how my check's going to work. I'm going to take my problem, x minus 5 equals 2. There's my problem. And instead of resolving, I'm not going to solve again. I've already solved. I think the answer is x equals 7. What I'm going to do right here where the x is I'm going to replace it with a 7. So instead of x minus 5 equals 2, it is 7 minus 5 equals 2. And 7 minus 5 is 2. That is true. 2 is equal to 2. Check. Now I know this is correct. So the idea with the check is you're proving, this is all of your proof, that it's your evidence that your answer up above is the correct answer. If I had done all of this work and I'd gotten like 5 equals 2, then I would have been like, no it doesn't, 5 doesn't equal 2, and then I would have thought maybe my answer x equals 7 is incorrect. So that's how I check my answer. I look to see if the left and the right are going to match up and check each other, and if they do, then I feel really good about my solution. Alright, so let's try another. Okay, so let's do another one here, you guys. Example 2. We're going to do another solve for x problem. This time when we go to solve for x, we're going to deal with a problem that looks like this. 3 plus x equals negative 4. 3 plus x equals negative 4. Okay, what's our process? We put the line down the equal sign. We want at the bottom x to equal an answer. We're trying to get x alone by itself. So what needs to move over? Well, this time it's the 3. This 3 needs to go to the other side. Now currently it's just a 3. So over here it turns into a negative 3. That's what moves it to the other side. And negative 4 and negative 3, well when you combine that, that is same signs, add and keep. Negative 4 and negative 3 is negative 7. So our solution to this one is x equals negative 7. But let's check it. Let's see if we actually feel good about this. So time for our check. Alright, to check this problem, I'm going to copy the problem. 3 plus x equals negative 4. 3 plus x equals negative 4. Now, what did we think x was? We think it's negative 7. So right here, I'm going to be replacing this with a negative 7. So instead of 3 plus x, I'm going to have 3 plus negative 7 equals negative 4. Okay, 3 plus negative 7. Well, I see different signs. So different signs subtract. 7 take away 3 is 4. The bigger one is 7. It's a negative. Negative 4 equals negative 4. Check, check. It works. That means this answer over here should be correct. Our check makes it proves that it should be correct. All right, let's try another one. We're getting better and better at these. So here is example 3. We're going to change it up a little bit. We're going to solve for x. So same direction, solve for x. But this time I have a little bit of more of a story for you here. So we're going to talk about a triangle. We're going to say that the perimeter of the triangle below is 19 centimeters. Go ahead and write that down. The perimeter of the triangle below is 19 centimeters. And let me show you a picture of what this triangle looks like so that you can draw it in your notes so that you also have it. So here is our triangle. It measures 6 centimeters by 6 centimeters by x. We don't know x. And we know that the perimeter of the triangle is 19 centimeters. So we know what perimeter means. When we see the word perimeter, we know perimeter is referring to the outside. So if we went all the way around these edges, it should be 19 centimeters. Let's set this up with some algebra. What do we know? Well, we know that if we had 6 centimeters here, plus 6 centimeters here, plus x, I don't know what x is, that when you add it all up, it should equal the 19 centimeters for our perimeter. That's what we should have. Well, we have an equation. We can put our line down the equal sign and we can actually solve for x. At the bottom we want it to say x equals and we're going to get our answer. So what do I need to flip over? Well, you probably need to flip those 6's. So I'm going to do this one first. It's a plus 6, so I'm going to make it a negative 6. And 19 take away 6 is 13. So now what do I have over here? I still have a 6 plus x. 6 plus x equals 13. I still got to do another flip. I got to flip the other 6. So I'm going to take this 6 now, turn it into a negative 6 to flip it over. 13 take away 6 is 7. So x is equal to, man, for some reason in all of my examples today, we keep getting 7 as an answer. I don't know why. X is equal to 7. Meaning in our triangle, this x is equal to 7 centimeters. And we can check it. We can see if the perimeter, let's do a quick check. We can see if the perimeter really adds up to 19 centimeters. Is 6 plus 7 equal to 19? Well, 6 plus 6 is 12. So if I do 12 plus 7, yeah, that is 19. Equals 19, equals 19. Check, check, check. It looks like it works. So x equals 7. I'm going to write centimeters is our answer. Okay, before we end this video, time for you try. Let's see if you're feeling good about these. So here is your you try problem for today. We're going to say solve for y. Let's change the variable. Solve for y. And here is your problem. Y minus 8 equals 2. Go ahead and pause the video. See if you can pause your device and solve this by yourself. Okay, you're unpausing your device. You are ready to check your answer. We're going to see if you did this correctly. Did you put the line down the equal sign? At the bottom, did you get y all by itself? To get rid of that minus 8 that we have in this problem, it's going to flip over and become a plus 8, a positive 8 on the other side. And 2 plus 8 is 10. So your answer is y equals 10. Let's check it. Let's see if that's actually correct. So here is my check. My problem was y minus 8 equals 2. And we think we have an answer. We think the answer is y equals 10. So right here where the y is, I'm going to replace it with 10. So instead of y minus 8, I'm going to have 10 minus 8 equals 2. And 10 minus 8 is for sure 2. So 2 equals 2. Check. I feel really good about my solution. All right, guys, I hope you did okay on that one. If you made any mistakes, you can look for where that mistake was. Really, in class, what I want to see is your work looks similar to mine. It's organized, it's got the line down the middle, you're circling that final answer, you're showing your check for that level 4 advanced work, and really like go back to the start of our notes from this video today. We're looking for these things. Are you correctly solving for the variable? Are you checking your solution? Are you showing your work with organization? Those are the 3 things we're really, really working on. All right, thanks. Bye.